Hello, you lovely people. How are you? I hope all is well and everything is fine on your end and you're doing absolutely fine with your life. So, as I said in my previous audio, that I will be back with more updates. So, here I am now again. The first thing that I am going to tell you, which you have to do, and it is necessary for you to do it now, from now on, actually, is to chant or listen to Gayatri Mantra. Now, why I am saying that is because you have to protect yourself from negativity and the negative energy that is being sent towards you, and it's happening in a way you can't even imagine or think about. Okay, if in the past there was one person that was trying to cause havoc in your life, now there might be 10 or 20 different people that are trying to do that. Okay, so the guidance is, listen, today I have number of messages for you. Okay, so it's not just about chanting Gayatri Mantra. As we proceed further, you'll get to know what else I have to tell you, what else is there that I have to tell you. But first and foremost, as I am saying this to you, you have to start chanting or meditating on Gayatri Mantra in order to protect yourself. As soon as you start with this practice of chanting or meditating on Gayatri Mantra, the impact and the power of these attacks and the entities that are sent towards you to damage your confidence, even destroy it, not even damage, to damage or destroy your confidence that you are gaining on yourself and your abilities, to destroy the connection you share with God and your soulmate or spiritual soul counterpart, to destroy or damage or completely shatter the plans that you're making to move ahead and make progress in your career that involves spirituality or service of any kind towards humanity. Listen to me very carefully. Okay, so the attacks are not just to target a spiritual connection you may have. It's all about destroying everything that you're trying to create in your life. The reason is because your plans are going to be successful beyond your imagination, and it is not just about or related to one area of your life. As I have already told you in many of my audio messages, that most of you are destined to leave a legacy behind. You understand? So that's not a small thing. Okay? When I say that you are meant and destined for greatness, that means you are here to do big things. You are here to transform and change lives of hundreds or millions of people. and it all depends on your reach. Okay, so I believe you might have understood what I'm trying to say here. Start with this practice from today onwards only. If you really want to, if you really love yourself, that should be the perfect sentence to describe or explain the point here. Because what is being shown to me is that you will be pushed to the limits of making choices or decisions that are actually that can actually destroy everything. Okay, so if you have even an ounce of self-love for yourself, start with the spiritual work that I'm talking about, the spiritual practice that I'm talking about, and yes, the spiritual work as well, which involves working on yourself. If you are not mindful, I am sorry, but I have to tell you that you won't be able to overcome these challenges because they are happening right now at this point of time in most of your lives. People are doing spells to snatch away your beauty, your intellect, to make you lunatic and mentally retarded. I hope you can understand the intensity of the things that might be going on behind the scenes. That is why I am saying this. The challenges are getting tough. It's because you are about to reach your breakthroughs and you're about to achieve and attain your goals. Okay? Whatever issues that are going on in your connection are also a result of these things that are going on. Another thing that is being shown to me is that you have to start with this manifestation method that is called as 369 Tesla. Yes, Tesla manifestation method. Okay, you can do your own research about it on the internet or on YouTube as you like. In short and in simple terms, I would just say that you have to create an affirmation, and this has to be in regards to your spiritual connection. And trust me, it's way more powerful than you can think of right now. It's way much more powerful. That is why this has been specifically coming up to use as a manifestation method to clear out the blocks that are trying to block your connection. What you have to do is you have to create an affirmation, and I can tell you what affirmation you can use here. So if you want, you can write it down or note it down somewhere. The affirmation should be that I am so happy that I am one and united with my true divine partner who loves me unconditionally and who's only mine, who is fully loyal, honest, faithful, loving, committed, and devoted and respectful to me and our connection. I am so grateful to witness our blissful happily ever after with my person and our wonderful families together. This is an affirmation that you have to use 3 times a day. You have to write it down. Okay? At first, you have to write these affirmations 3 times in the morning. Okay, you can write them down somewhere in between 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. maybe. Then second time you have to write them down 6 times. Okay, and you can write them down somewhere around 2:30 p.m. to 4:30 or 5 p.m. Okay, and at last you have to write these affirmations down 9 times consecutively, somewhere around 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Okay, is that clear? So you have to do this from now on. From this day onwards, you should add chanting or meditating on Gayatri Mantra and using this manifestation method. Okay, there is a reason why I didn't use the word twin flame in creating this affirmation, because I want you to remain detached. You understand? So in this way, what universe is going to do is what universe is going to create changes that are going to be beneficial for you. Okay, if your person is supposed to be if your person is supposed to come back, or if your connection is meant to come together, then yes, obviously your person has to and will be returning back to you. But if in case your person is not ready or willing to make the changes they have to, or they are guided to make, then you shouldn't be suffering for that. I hope you can understand what I'm trying to say. So what this affirmation is going to do is that it's going to bring the changes that are needed to bring healing in the situation. Okay, most of the twins and soulmates are meant to come together, but this has to be done from a detached, this has to be manifested actually from a detached state. Okay, you shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket. That's what I actually mean. Where you shouldn't suffer because the person you are connected with is not willing to or is not able to make the changes. With this affirmation and with this manifestation practice, the very first thing that I've said is the darkness is going to get eliminated and removed gradually from your path. The first thing. So when the darkness gets removed, your person will get the strength and motivation and guidance to see things clearly, and by that they may get a surge of energy, like an adrenaline rush, to remove the blindfold and make a decision about your connection, because your person is really going through things, and by that I mean your person is not able to think clearly at this point of time. They are just not able to. The mother figure that is playing a role in your connection at the moment, in most of your cases, if you already know, and you might be getting signs about this, you might be seeing her name often if you know her name, or other people's name that are involved in your connection, like his friends names or his family members names, who are interfering and trying to stop this connection from happening, and they are doing it out of sheer jealousy and envy. That's the only thing I want to say right now. But it's all happening for a reason, okay? Because you have a karmic connection, karmic contract, karmic bond with these people. So we have to pay the karmic debt. But we can heal that, as I've already explained in my previous audio message. So you can go and listen to that one if you want to. But here, what I'm trying to say is that you can help heal the situation. And these two things are coming up because you need to know this. I am not purposely trying to give you repetitive messages. I don't get anything out of it. What am I going to get out of it by giving you repetitive messages? Whatever I'm doing is to help you out on your path so that you look. This path or journey, whatever you want to call it, I don't like to use these words often because they are being dragged all along here and there, is not something that you can, take on all alone. You need help, you need guidance, you need divine guidance and divine help. You can't go and ask a random person for guidance to follow, to remove the confusion that remains in your mind. You need to seek divine guidance, okay? And at times things get so vague where you feel like you have nowhere to turn to, nobody to turn to, okay? You have to be very mindful, very mindful. Why I am saying this is because the challenges and the obstacles, the challenges actually are getting tougher and tougher day by day. That is the reason. The mother figure who is against this connection, if it's a case in your situation, or the family, have please be patient with me here. Give me a second. The word that came was sinners to denote these people, these individuals. So, what else can we say? They had a role to play, but they crossed their limits now. And now the situation is like swords are hanging upon them. Whose swords? Whose swords are we talking about here? The sword which brings justice and judgment. That's how horrible things they've done now. It's not like they were not being warned, they ignored every little red flag they got, which was intended to warn them and show them that this is not the right way to go about things. But they didn't care to listen. All they wanted to do is to bring you down. That's all what they wanted. And they tried everything they had to make things worse for you. Some of you may be in situations where you might be feeling really, I don't want to use this word, suicidal, but what I want to say to you and what I want you to know is that just connect with God. Okay? Just connect with God. Listen to me very carefully. Your life is priceless and it shouldn't be wasted on someone or something that never showed any respect to your existence, who never understood your worth and value. Okay? I can understand how you might be feeling. I can clearly understand that. But you are needed in this world, and that is exactly why you are going through all this. Can you understand? You can bring enormous change into the world if you come into your power. And that is why such things are happening, because someone or something doesn't want you to come into your power. Can you understand? Are you able to understand? The gifts you have, the talents you have, the knowledge you have, the wisdom you have, can bring people out of darkness and change their lives completely. You can write history. You will start writing history the moment you will stand up on your own 2 feet and show the world who you really are. This is why your life has never been so easy. This is why you are the living Cinderellas. Most of you are. This is the reason why you never got the love, the acceptance, the respect a normal child usually gets by their own family members. This is why there are so many people who are standing against you. Listen to me very carefully. Okay? This is very important. Very important. If you are on this path, on this journey, or you resonate with this phenomenon, then the work that which you have to do is nothing like reading a recipe book and creating a dish out of it. At times, you have to create your own recipes and act on it. Okay? Most of you are being pushed to give up on all your dreams, on yourself, even on your lives. Don't do that. Don't even think about it. This is exactly why all this is happening. I'm sorry for that. This is exactly why all of this is happening. You have to protect yourself. No one else can do that for you. Okay? Seeking romance is not part of this path. At times, your person will completely shut you down and you will have to deal with things all alone. Everything that is coming at you. And if you really want to go it at the right, in the right way, not at the right way, you have to understand that they are someone that you have a connection with. They are not yours. Stop attaching this word mine. Why? Had it ever happened that they came to you and they said that I am all yours? This is why. They are someone you share a spiritual connection with, but if you attach yourself to them and you attach your sense of safety and security, emotional safety or security, then these dark forces will use exactly that thing that you have attached onto to break you down. And this includes bringing 10 different men or women in their lives, because whatever it is that doesn't want this connection to happen knows that when you will see that, it will break your heart. And they know this thing very well, that the pain that one experiences when they see their soul counterpart with someone else doing things or saying things that they shouldn't even think of is unimaginable. The intensity of that pain is unimaginable and unbearable at times. This is when this actually happens, when you are attached with the identity of that person. If you do the work properly and if you connect more with God, And if you can let go of all the expectations you may have, it might hurt at first. When you'll think of letting go of all those expectations, thoughts might roll in your mind, like, how can I do that? They are my person and we share a connection. How can he do that? How can he say that? How can she do that? How can she say that? And how can someone be so cruel and so mean and so arrogant and so prideful and so full of themselves? You are setting yourself up for more heartbreak and pain. There is a reason why I'm saying that you have to detach from their identity or whatever uh, it is that you want to attach yourself to, which involves the physical reality of that person. You have to let go of all those things completely. I saw 3030 right when I said that. Okay, I can't come every time and give you messages like your person is coming back towards you next day. They are about to gift you a wedding ring. Or they are about to take you on a trip. At times, when you are about to reach your goal, you get to experience more obstacles right before when you are about to get there. So if you don't know how to pass through these obstacles and overcome them, then how are you going to get to where you want to? How will you reach your destination? Ask yourself. Okay? Give me a second again so that I can recall if there is something left that I need to talk about or include in this audio message. Yes, disasters are heading towards anyone or everyone that came in between and tried to ruin the progress that was being made in your connection, spiritual connection. The clear sign was, the clear word that was given was disaster. It was given to me in Hindi. The words were uh, vidvansh and tabahi, vinash. Okay, those who do not understand Hindi, you can uh, search for its meaning on Google. Okay, everything that you went through, these people are about to go through the same things. You are going to get justice. Okay, because as I said, they become sinners. There is nothing to listen. Even if they've become sinners, it doesn't mean they deserve to be hated. This is the point I want to make here. And to understand this, you have to go and listen to the previous channeling, the previous audio message, which is right below this one, which will be right below this one. If you go and check on the video section on my channel, okay? This is something you have to remember. The karma is returning towards them and towards you as well. Okay? What is returning towards you is the good karmas you've created for yourself. The patience. I really don't like when this happens. The patience that you've shown, the hard work that you did, the efforts you made, the sacrifices you made, you are about to collect all your rewards for that. And they are going to come in the form of unimaginable success for you, which is going to get reflected in all areas of your life. But there is one thing you have to remember. You have to do the work. Without it, I don't see that you will be able to overcome these challenges. You have to do the work. You have to put in the work for yourself, not to get back with your person, because your person has a lot of things that they need to learn, and they can learn if you do the work on yourself, because this connection is designed in such a way where if you remove your focus from your person and bring it back to yourself, the energy you start to create is that of love, power, courage, and confidence. And then it gets spread around, centering from you. So in that way, your person is going to get the energy and the power they need to first have a look at everything that they are surrounded with, and then second, get the clarity they need to make changes and take on choices and chances they need to come back on the right path for themselves. You understand? So expect to get any kind of news about your person and these other people, that they are really going through tough times, really tough times, and it's all because of what they've done to you. The condition they've brought you in was just, they have to learn their lessons, and they will be made to learn their lessons. You shouldn't be worried about